It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with
Let's meet the visiting team, Minnesota Timberwolves. At power forward, Kevin Garnett. At the other forward position, Kevin Garnett. At point, standing 6'2", number...
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. This is the first they're seeing of the Timberwolves here, first game of the NBA's regular season for them. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
You know, Greg, those were games where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past, let it go. They've got to focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Minnesota, Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Garnett, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed. He
hits the second from the line. Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait one more year. Clark has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Yeah, the Latvian had a great shot for his height, and he'll be an interesting stretch for in the NBA.
Good call.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Knocked loose.
He was on that pass in a flash, read it, reacted, and then picked it off.
And a follow, wide open, he shoots. Here's Lopez. Wiggins with the block. Kicks it to Towns. Kevin Martin on the wing. Rubio outside. On the wing, Wiggins. Here's Garnett. Hits the fadeaway. Garnett's got his second bucket of the game to go. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Galloway, the pass to Carmelo. Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. Lock at 6, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good from outside. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Anthony kicks to Galloway. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Galloway has got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game. For the Knicks, losing a lot of nationally televised games, too. It seemed like every time they were on, they were losing. It might have been a blessing in disguise.
Well, I hope they look at it in a positive vein. It did give them a chance to focus on player development there in New York. Also allowed them to shut down Melo for the season.
Now here's Garnett. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Anthony dishes to Seraphin. Galloway, no good.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's Galloway, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Aflalo outside. Pass to Porzingis. Now the feed to Galloway. The wide open look here for Anthony, and the Knicks hit again from deep. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Raptors. Kicks it out to Rubio. Passes it to Wiggins. The dish to Garnett. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. For New York, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Porzingis passes to Aflalo. He kicks it to Galloway. Anthony against Wiggins. Anthony dishes to Galloway. 5 on the clock. And again, it's New York.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
Now here's Towns. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The Knicks with the lead. Galloway kicks to Anthony. Here's Galloway, covered by Rubio. Galloway, the pass to Seraphin. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. It's Storm.